The following is a Journey into Comics Network production.
Good luck.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Addicts Podcast, the show where we talk about the modern and retro video games we play and collect. I'm your host, Brando. Joining me here today, as always, is this podcast player too, Mike.
Oh, hello.
How's it going, sir?
It is going great.
It is going great over here as well. What episode is this? Do you remember?
54?
I know 54 was the one that was Odyssey. So this is 56.
Yep.
This is 56. A happy Thanksgiving to everybody listening to us today.
Yes.
As this episode comes out, we hope you and yours are doing very well. If you're downloading us to listen to us while you're driving, please be careful. Keep the hands positioned at 10 and 2. And just listen to our soothing tones of our voices.
I don't know if we're soothing.
We are very soothing. I am very soothing.
You're very loud.
We have some stuff to talk about today. Not a whole lot.
Nope.
There's this whole controversy going on with Battlefront 2 and microtransactions. I don't know enough about it. I've read about it. I've heard people talk about it, and I'm still kind of confused. I know people are upset, and I know that essentially you've got to spend way too much money and spend way too much time playing the game to be able to get everything that you want. And those of you who have the money to pay for it can just be stomp the crap out of all the other players while they're still trying to build it up by paying for the base game. So I don't really know if I want to talk about it because I don't really feel like I'm an authority on it because I'm not buying the game. I don't play those games. It doesn't really affect me. I do feel for those who are affected because I feel like the game is unbalanced. If that's the point,
right?
If they're doing all that, if they microtransactions are fine to an extent, but when they start unbalancing the game and just make it to where it's such a drag, because you know what I've discovered. Getting into my 30s, having a kid, having time to game sucks. I played Persona 5 for the first time in months on Sunday.
Yeah.
For 15 minutes, and then I fell asleep. It was a bunch of talking. I was tired. I caught myself falling asleep, so I just turned it off and took a nap.
And then you never could. Then you didn't even start back up.
Not that day and not since, no. I will soon, because that's the game that I want to play right now until I get my Switch, which will be coming in a few weeks. Hopefully I get time to actually play it.
Speaking of the Switch. Take
it.
All right. So pickups.
Yeah, we do have some pickups. We both have some pickups. We'll do this first because we were together for our other two.
Yes. So, yeah, I bought the champions from Zelda. Urbosa, Mifa, Rivale, and Daruk.
I don't know how to say it.
I think it's Daruk. I think it is.
I got to her, and then I got...
It's Daruk.
And then I did not get to her yet. She got a big nose.
Urbosa? Yeah.
She got a big nose, man.
All the clan does. So, yeah, these weren't... I planned on getting them, but it just so happened that we were at Meijer, and...
You found them, didn't you?
We had to buy new shoes because of the German shredder. He tore up my shoes. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go buy a cheap pair of shoes for now. And when we did it, I was like, we're here. Why don't I just go look? And they had all four. So my wife was not nice enough to let me buy all four, but not buy anything else.
Now you're
for a while.
For a little bit,
I'm cut off for a while, yeah. But so these are really cool. Obviously, I'm going to collect them all. I really enjoy the look of them.
So, what exactly do they give you?
So each one gives you the champion's weapons.
Oh.
So you could essentially have.
Because they break after a while.
You can rebuild them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
nice. You get their weapons right in the beginning.
Oh man, and they're pretty powerful too. I got hers. I got this. Her little her halberd or spear.
Her spear, yes.
It was pretty powerful.
It's pretty powerful. I don't really use it that much. It's okay.
Actually, it's a trident, isn't it?
It's a trident.
Hers is a trident, but the version you get isn't a trident, though.
Well, it should be theirs.
It
but
isn't theirs, though.
The one Urbosa has.
Well, this one is. Yeah, you get this dude's.
Yeah.
This dude's heavy. He's a little.
He's big.
Dude, he's got tiny little legs.
Let me get. Yeah, you get Rivali's. Well, he's a. So he rolls.
Just saying, he got
They
tiny
don't move
little
around.
legs.
They roll.
He's got an Audi too.
That was awkward.
His belly button. It's an Audi.
But yeah. I mean, if you've played the game, I can't say anything that I haven't already said. Fantastic game. I will collect them all.
Champions DLC should be coming out soon.
Yes, I already pre-ordered all those stuff. Well, I bought the season pass.
So you're ready until it comes.
Yep.
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go next?
I can go first.
All right.
So, I only bought this because of what it is.
Mhm.
Because I haven't seen one out for this price ever.
No.
Never have I
it's
seen it for
damn good
$7.
price. So this is a Final Fantasy for PS1.
Final Fantasy Chronicles.
And it's 4 and Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
Now, they had Tactics, they had 9, they had 7. They were all a really darn good price.
Yes.
And they were black label. They were complete.
Yeah, and this is in pristine condition.
Yeah.
I mean, the booklet doesn't even look like it's been removed. Well, it's got a little bit right there, but that's it. And then on the back,
An
PlayStation
advertisement
2.
It's an advertisement for Final Fantasy X because that came out around 2000, 2001.
Yep. So I bought this just because it's a collector's item. That's all it is. I own it on the DS.
You own Chrono and FF4.
Yep. I own them both on the DS, and that's where I'll play.
Do you have that on GBA? 4?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so now
I own it on DS.
Okay, so like now you have like the retranslated. Well, I mean, the translations for the PS1s aren't the greatest. 4 is not bad, but the GBA ones are the best way to go for translation. But now you have like an old school version of 4 that is like the more the 16-bit era, and then of course Chrono Trigger. That is honestly like it looks almost the same on both DS and because it wasn't a remake entirely, you know. But I mean, that's a great pickup. I picked that up honestly. December 2007, 10 years ago, and I think I paid almost $20 for it. So
$7, can't beat that.
hell no.
Then my last pickup. I'll just do my last one. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's fine. Go
All
for
right.
it.
Last pickup. Now, we talked about this on the last podcast.
Yep.
And I've always wanted to play it.
It's one of my backlogs.
And
Which, guess what?
yeah.
Okay, so I have a little bit of a dilemma on my hands, just because I could not find the disc for The Witcher. I found it. It was in Fallout 4's case. But guess what I can't find?
Fallout 4.
Yep.
Shame on thee.
I don't know what happened to it.
Shame on thee.
It was in the system, but now it's somewhere.
Anyways, so on that note, I bought The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the complete edition. But we kind of did a little shadiness. So they had an Xbox version of the original. So kind of swiped the map, and the Dear Gamers from
The thank you note.
CD Projekt Red, the thank you note, because in my personal opinion, and the stickers.
Oh yeah. You got
I got the stickers too.
Let me see stickers.
The stickers are sweet.
Yeah, that is that is the Witcher logo, I think, or his logo.
But I think that the thank you note says a lot.
It does, dude.
To me, that hits home for any gamer, because you get a personalized thank you card saying thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate that you have decided to spend your hard-earned money on our game and hope that you have a fun time playing it. Over 200 of us have spent the last 3 years working on The Witcher 3. Yeah. I love that. To me, that just shows that a company cares.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They
don't have to do that.
They are a smaller developer. They're not giant at all, as you said. Only 200 people,
Yeah.
And of course, the game was published by WB, but the game was made by CD Projekt Red. And this is definitely a way to go, guys. On disc DLC, please. None of this downloading shadiness. Put it on the disc. You got room. Come on now. Okay, maybe you 4Ks. Maybe you're pushing it. Maybe you don't have room. But if you're not pushing 4K, if it's just an update for the 4K, come on.
And this has an update for the 4K.
Yes, it does.
So I was going to initially wait for the Xbox, and it was $36, 37, and I don't really foresee myself purchasing an Xbox X in any of the near future, like a year or two out.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and picked it up.
Well, you're not going to regret it because what I've played of the game, I have thoroughly enjoyed.
So
It is
says.
deep. It is. There is really good characterization. For him sounding so uninteresting of a voice actor, I dig the voice. He's a badass. Like, think Solid Snake without any emotion.
Yeah.
He almost had Geralt almost sounds like he has no emotion, but I really dig the voice. The game adds to what was set up in Witcher 2.
Right.
Of course, that was on the Xbox 360. I don't think that ever came out for PS3. But
I don't know.
I seriously think it was because the original one was only on PC. Then Witcher 2 was on 360, which is why I got my copy on the Xbox One, is because
Right.
I have the ability to keep that series concurrent.
Right.
You know, so I decided to do that. Witcher 2 is also backwards compatible on Xbox One, by the way. So if you have it, you're good to go. You can play both of them. But it's a great game. And once you dive in, you're going to be like, holy crap. Because this game is based on a book series. So it has all this lore.
Right.
Lush. A world full of stuff. And I was a little overwhelmed because they were talking about stuff like I should just know what it is. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
I am lost. But it is still fun because it's a big open world. And you just tons of stuff to do. And I was digging the story even going so far. And, of course, you can't, I mean, what guy doesn't like a little bit of nudity every now and again? In the game. I was not ready for that. I'll be honest with you. I was like, all right, boobs. Okay. And then later on, so he's just going to walk on in on this chick taking a bath. All right. And then she's talking to him like there's nothing going on.
Like, yeah, it's a normal day.
Normal day, yeah. I'm like, all right.
I have yet to start this because Octopath Traveler demo came out, and I've been playing that. Pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, I like what I played so far. I've actually seen some gameplay of it. Some people have streamed it, so to get hands on with it and actually get into the system a little bit, it's pretty cool. I like it. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it gets a physical release.
I am waiting for. I hope that it does a physical release. So far, I've only seen positive reviews about the game, so I'm excited that if they get so much positivity, maybe that they'll say, well, there is a demand for this. Maybe we will put out a physical release. And I don't expect a collector's edition, but I know that if they do, I'm going to try to pick it up.
What we may end up happening is the same thing as I Am Setsuna, since it's also made by the same company that made I Am Setsuna. Well, it's published by Square.
Right.
It's not the same team that made I Am Setsuna. At least I don't think so. It actually, I don't know if it is. Is it Tokyo? Is it Tokyo RPG Factory?
No.
Okay. So it's not. But with I Am Setsuna, the Japanese version, you put it into your console and it loads up the English translation. So what you may end up having is where, like, you know how they say something in English, like, thank you, and then it has, like, their line?
Yeah.
That, like, the voice acting might be in Japanese. Like, what's I gonna do with that? And then it comes up in English. Which that wouldn't bug me much.
And the voice acting in this game is great. The main characters that you can play is a dancer, and her name is Primrose, and she's a stripper. That's pretty much what she is. At least that's the way they kind of lean it.
Kat, we're trying to talk about video games.
But it's very interesting. The actress that I don't know who she is, but she does a very good job of capturing the dead inside. Like, she's dead inside. There's only one thing that really sets ablaze in there, and she captures that very well because the character is on a warpath to kill the people that killed her father.
I found his hotspot.
Oh, yeah.
The kitty cat's hotspot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's going nuts.
And then the other one, I think it's Ulbrich. I can't,
Yeah.
don't quote me on his last name.
O-L-B, Ulbrich.
I don't know his last name. It's something Berg. Geistenberg. Something like that. Knight, his buddy kills the king type deal. Yeah, it's a good story. I really enjoy the gameplay. It makes me feel like it's a mix between FF4 and FF10.
10?
Yes, because of the way that when you walk through the level, it has the three-dimensional type landscape, and the screen moves with you sometimes.
I was going to say, like, it reminded me a little bit of, like you said, Bravely Default.
Yes.
So, I'm looking forward to playing it. My pickups, though.
Yes.
Persona 3 Portable on the PSP. So, last year, if you have been listening to us for this long and have gone back or whatever, you might have learned that I bought this almost a year ago. Yes, I did. I did.
He doesn't believe you.
He does not believe
He does not believe you.
I did buy this. It was on sale on PSN for $5.
Right.
On digital download. And then for Taxmas, I got the PS2 copy of this game for $15 brand new.
Right.
So I'm like, here, whatever. I got Persona 3. And then, of course, we go to Disc Replay.
And I so graciously point out to you
that they had PSP games. They had 2 copies of this damn thing. One of them has the manual. Of course, that's the one I got. And, pretty good condition. I really haven't even looked at the disc or anything. I haven't even played it.
I haven't put in Witcher yet.
One of the things to note about this one, though, okay, is that this is the first Persona where you can turn on in the menu to control your party members.
Huh.
Persona 1 and 2, and then the original version of 3, you just control your character, and that's it.
Right.
Then you set the other characters have an AI setup. Well, in this one allows you to, I think I can't remember if it's just the portable one or if it's because there were 2 versions of Persona 3. There's the original, and then there's like the second one, which this is the portable version of that.
Right.
And it allows you to choose your gender, where if you since your character, you can create a character as a boy or a girl, and you can kind of have slightly different outcomes. So I love getting North American games that are definitely from Canada because they always go through the extra effort to put the French language like on the back and everything. So for $20, I spent $20 to get 2 copies of the other one. I saw this, and for collector's purposes, I have Persona 1, I have Persona 2, part of it, because you can only get that part. And then now I have 3, and they're all portable. So I walked around in there with this because I was trying to talk myself out of it.
It wasn't going to happen.
Even after getting permission, I was like, I don't need this. But I bought it. So this next one is a strat guide. Now, don't collect a whole lot of strat guides. I say that while I have a stack of them. Mm-hmm. So I don't actively collect strat guides. I'm not going in there all the time looking at strat guides. There's a set in there I'm looking at.
Yeah, there is.
Of course, I unboxed the FF7, 8, and 9
Which
hardcovers.
if that ever comes back in there, I'm sweeping it.
You should. Get out of that back here, kitty.
He won't. He smells Gohan.
Whatever. He's all licking the plastic like Silas. What is it with tuxedo cats eating plastic?
Oh. Anyway,
this is a collector's edition of Metal Gear Solid 5 guide. It's got a little bit of damage to it. Not a lot. The inside is all pristine. The outside, it got a little bit of liquid damage maybe. On the back, it's been scuffed. It's definitely been used.
Yes.
But it was $5.
Yeah.
And I could not say no. FF. Wow.
Whoa.
I had the FF guides in my mind. MGS5 is not the best Metal Gear as far as story goes, but is the best Metal Gear as far as gameplay. The best damn Metal Gear game you're ever going to play, and the style of the stealth. This game was a blast to play, which made it kind of disappointing by going through it and then having the story not be as good.
Right.
Because this literally could have been the send-off of a lifetime, a masterpiece in the Metal Gear. And to me, this has got to be like second to last in my favorites.
Good job, Konami.
Yeah, it's all their fault. Inside here, I don't know what all this is supposed to come with, but this is like a,
Little art picture.
little art picture. This dude was obviously using as a guide here. He was looking at Philanthropus, and
Hillbound.
we know how fun he was to fight. But what really sold me on this more than anything, okay? Okay, so you have, because the strategy guides for games nowadays, they just seem so outdated, because here's a guide for the release game, and then it's like in a year there's going to be so many updates, so many changes. This is going to be out of date. Take the Mass Effect 3 weapon chart thing.
Oh yeah.
When we first started the multiplayer, we didn't have a chart like you do get in the single player, to see how where your weapon's at. Well, then the guide gave you level 1 and level 10. So then we're like, oh, okay, so that's where we're going to kind of be at. Well, then how much did they nerf this, make this stronger? They changed almost every single gun in every single way.
For PvP at least.
Now, the extra stuff. Here's what I really like about this. There's a whole section where they have a story recap and timeline.
Of all of them? Holy crap.
Here we are. From the beginning of the story in 1964 to the end of the story in 2014. The entire Metal Gear storyline, timeline, everything.
I like the way that they have the actual avatar for each one in the original style that they were
graphics,
doing.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. This blew my mind. Because when I asked them to take it out, I'd already okay, $5, I can't beat that. And then I saw this and said, absolutely. Because the story actually starts in the early 1900s. That was the very beginning. And then the actual story stuff starts in 64 during the Cold War. Then you get all the characters, starting with Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the creation of the Fox team, and then you have Naked Snake, aka Big Boss, the whole with the stuff with Vulcan, Ocelot, and then of course then you have going into, it's funny, Portable Ops is not on here. So Portable Ops is not canon, even though the story fits right in. It goes from Metal Gear Solid 3 to Peace Walker, where Portable Ops is right in there. It's like a few years before Peace Walker. I want to say it's like 71 maybe. I could be wrong about that. But several characters. No? Yeah, okay. So Roy Campbell makes his first appearance in Portable Ops, and so does Null, aka Gray Fox. But then in Peace Walker, you have several characters make their first appearance there. Miller, Huey. Then you have Paz and what's his name? Is he in here? Chico. Paz's brother Chico. Of course, they're also in Ground Zeroes, and then I wonder who that is. Floating kid with a gas mask on.
I don't know who that is.
Second
I
man.
know who it is.
Yeah, but I just thought this was a really cool touch, and I have the collector's edition of the game. Huge Metal Gear fan, despite everything that I could say to put this game down. With how mad that you hear me get when I talk about FF15, and how frustrated I am about that. I'm frustrated about this game as well, but I have very fond memories of this. And I will carry them with me, and I will play this again someday. One day when we're streaming, I would love to just go through and play the entire Metal Gear series. Go through them one by one on the stream and play through the story of them because it's a lot.
In order?
In order of release.
Oh, okay.
In order of release. So you start with Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then go to Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, and then Phantom Pain. You don't have to play the original 2, although I do have them on the Subsistence collection. Because while the original game is on the NES, it's actually not the original game. It's been altered for NES. It's like you don't even fight Metal Gear, you fight a computer. It's so weird. But yeah, I couldn't say no to these, man. Absolutely not. And considering that for both of these, and I bought a movie for the kid, I spent like $32.
Right.
Absolutely not, man. So we got a couple of things to talk about this week.
We do.
So GameStop, we announced the GameStop. They, or they announced it and we talked about it.
Before it's even viable, we're gonna take it away.
So they's like, hey, we're gonna do this new used game / rental service, and they're like, yeah, temporarily paused. And so what they've said is we have elected to temporarily pause the rollout of the new Power Pass subscription service based on a few program limitations we have identified. We feel that this is the right thing to do for now, and to ensure that we are able to provide our guests,
not customers,
guests, with an exceptional service. According to Otaku, 2 GameStop employees told the outlet that the retailer has informed staff that all signs about the Power Pass program should be pulled down. Employees speculate the new rental service has been suspended because the company's outdated computer system isn't capable of handling the new program. As reported last week, Power Pass is an unlimited rental used game rental service that for $60 lets subscribers rent a used game, return it, and then rent another as often as they would like for over a 6-month period. Once the 6 months is up, the customer will be able to select one of the games they rented to keep.
They rented.
Yes.
So you can't buy one that you did not rent.
Yes.
Key words on that.
Yeah, so you can't go in there and go, I haven't had a chance to get that one yet. Well,
right. Or like you're like, I know Mario Odyssey is good, and I haven't purchased it, and you play all the other games because in the end, you know you're gonna get it. So what you would do and what I would do and what 90% of people that would actually do this is gonna do, Mario Odyssey is gonna be the last game that you take, and you will keep it. And then when they say what game do you want, this one.
Yep, the one you already have.
Yep.
That's what I would do. When it's getting ready to come up, just try to get the one that you want, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that way you don't run the risk of, well, I want this one and I rented that one. Well, we don't have that in right now.
And you had to buy something today.
Well, it's either that or you got to be running all around all the GameStops trying to find it.
Yeah.
And hopefully they would be able to like, hey, let's call around and see if we can find one of their stores around.
Hopefully.
Since the service is already soft launched this week in certain areas, a spokesperson from GameStop outlined to Kotaku how those who already subscribed to the service will be refunded. We will allow them to bring in the pass and the video game that they have checked out back to receive a full refund. In addition, we will allow them to pick out any pre-owned game for free.
Whew.
That's not a bad little
That's not a little... Yeah. I wish they would start that in our area. I'd pay $60 just to get a free game and then give me my money back.
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be relevant because next week we're going to pre-record after this show. We're going to pre-record a whole episode about Mario. We're going to bring back our retrospective series to talk about Mario. Since holidays, we want to make sure that we consistently put out content. We don't miss any weeks if we don't have to. So Minion Studio, the movie studio that made Minions and Despicable Me and Sing, that was one of the newest ones that they've come out with this year. Illumination Entertainment, they are reportedly involved in making a Super Mario movie. And Nintendo is reportedly close to agreeing to a license for an animated Super Mario Bros. Movie with Illumination Entertainment, the studio behind Despicable Me, Minions, and Sing. According to the Wall Street Journal, Illumination has been in talks with Nintendo for a year.
Huh.
With a deal. You better not be playing any.
I'm trying to pause it.
I'm trying to read stuff. All right?
All right. I clicked on the wrong portion. I apologize.
I watched that trailer, though. It looks pretty cool.
It does. We'll talk about that after this.
After this. So, He may be losing spot. Okay, so they've been in talks with Nintendo for a year, with the deal close to sealed because Nintendo has been assured that it will be a part of the creative process. Mario's creator Shigeru Miyamoto has apparently been involved in the talks and will likely serve as a producer on the film when it's made. The project is apparently in early development stages at Illumination's Paris studio. Matt Guff. Nate keeps interrupting me.
Nate,
posting.
stop it.
Yeah, stop posting right now. I'm trying to do a podcast, which is primarily responsible for the Despicable Me films. It likely will not be released for several years. Last year, Nintendo president Tatsumi Kimishima, sorry about that, Mr. Tatsumi, confirmed that the company wanted to re-enter the movie business and lean towards animation because of the infamously poor 1993 live-action film. And in 2014, leaked emails showed that Sony Pictures had also been in talks with Nintendo about a possible movie, but it seems now that they are they're going to be going towards Illumination Studios because of their ties to Universal, which is also creating Super Mario World theme parks.
That's pretty cool.
They're going to try and tie it all in together as far as the business.
So since you are talking about movies, Sword Art Online has a movie coming out to the West. It is Sword Art Online, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Ordinal Scale. Instead of Cardinal, Ordinal. So far, it's got really good reviews. Everybody so far really likes it. Also, Fatal Bullet coming to all systems, not just one. Well, not just Sony. So, I just want to throw that there since you said that.
Right.
Hopefully, Fatal Bullet is MMO.
It didn't look it. It
Didn't
looked more of
look
an
it.
action game.
But there is that one coming out that we watched. I don't remember what it's called. But you had the party of 3, but
Yeah.
it was online with 3 other people. I cannot remember the name of it.
I can't remember what it was either.
It's not Fatal Bullet. Because Fatal Bullet is done in kind of a different way that I've seen gameplay of. But, anyways.
Vroom, vroom. I hear somebody out there.
That is our mail lady.
Mail lady is here. Is she bringing anything good today?
Not today.
Not today.
Not bringing Joanna's Christmas gift today.
Oh, well, you got her Christmas gift already.
Yeah, she already knows.
Oh, okay.
This year we're doing something different. We're just getting each other what we want.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Me and my wife, we have a really bad habit about getting stuff for each other and keeping it a secret. 1 year we were able to do it, but we didn't make it all the way to Christmas. I think we made it. I think I was at least on shutdown.
I got Joanna good last year.
Oh, did you?
When I got her the Fox and Hedwig from the Noble Collection, and I let her open one of them, and she flipped out, and then I made her open the rest because I wanted the full excitement, not, oh, I got this, and then she gets the next one. So I just let her open them all at once.
Were there tears?
Yeah. There was a as she pulls the foam off as she walks up the stairs now.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I'm in my glasses.
Huh. Why'd you play this?
Right on. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll like it. It's pretty fun.
Not now because you're already wanting to play Skyrim.
Yes.
She's got the bug. You know, if she had it on the Switch,
Shut up.
She'd be able to carry it with her upstairs to get her glasses and go back downstairs.
No, because then she wouldn't need her glasses because she can move it as close as she wanted.
Exactly, but then you wouldn't be able to play the Switch because she'd always have it.
Stop it.
He's not wrong.
I think it launches this week, doesn't it?
Tomorrow, I believe.
Tomorrow?
Let me see.
Well, it was either Tuesday or Friday. It's one of those days now.
Do I need to walk in with the Skyrim hat and buy it?
No, because we're not allowed to buy any more games this week.
No, we're
No.
not.
Because if we're going to buy other games, we're not going to buy that one. Because we already have 3 different copies of it.
But it's not portable.
Shut up!
I mean, literally, like This could be the cure for her road rage, where she wouldn't be looking at the road while you're driving.
It is possible, but she would still yell, "Why the fuck did you stop so fast?" We said this could be a cure for your road rage as a passenger.
Yeah, you wouldn't be looking at the road. You'd be, yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
See? Told you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still paying you back for that Beyond Two Souls thing. You made me buy that game.
Yeah, but
kept
you
talking
liked
to
it, so.
I did. Well, she likes Skyrim.
Yeah, but we also have two PS4 versions, one PlayStation version. I believe.
Do you have it on 360?
I do not think we have it on 360.
You have it on PC?
No, we were waiting for my supercomputer for her. To do it
But
on
while
PC.
you're waiting, you could pick up the Switch version and it'll be compatible. And
Shut up. And we don't have an Xbox One edition, but we don't have an Xbox.
well, you have the PS4 when it's the same game.
Not entirely.
Oh, it's got better mods.
It's got better
Xbox
mods.
One has way better mods, just like the Fallout.
The
Yeah.
PC version has
Well, yeah, okay.
the best because they have.
But who wants to sit there and mess with the PC for 10 hours? I'm like, because that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not actually gonna play the game. I'm just because that's all. If I'm gonna play a game on the computer, I mess with it for 10 hours ago. That'll be fun one day, and then I get up and walk away.
Not for her because all we'll do is plug in a or a wireless controller, a Xbox One controller, Elite hopefully, and boom, it starts up. All the controls are the same. They already have a map for it, and she gets all of the DLC that she wants that she can't have. Actually, the user made mods, which one of them is called, I can't remember, the one that matters. They're doing a 3-part episodes that are like the size of the game. Add-ons.
That's what I want to play. And you're never going to see me again because I'm going to be in that room.
It won't be in that room.
Well, then when she leaves the room, she could grab her Switch and go downstairs, and she could just be like, "Hi, honey," and then play another version.
He's trying to sell
You can
that.
have-
I tell you what,
you can
you're
can
the
have-
spokesperson for Bethesda's Switch.
Okay,
you
you can have one character on the PC and one character.
Oh God! Don't
on the
even tell
Switch.
her that because she's already got like 27 characters on the PS4 version. On the PS3 version, she has over 100.
I'm been working with the same one.
That's level 200,
No,
folks.
124.
124. How many characters do you have that are over the level of 120?
I don't know. I lost track.
Lost track. For those that could not hear that, lost track. Over 27.
The fucking.
Don't make me sing. Okay,
Go downstairs, play your game.
I will.
Have fun.
I will. Love you.
You.
So when are you gonna go pick up the Switch version?
Or not. The guy tried to. I told that story on here. The guy tried
You
to sell
did.
it to me, and I
I'm trying to sell it to you.
like raged him. I don't need it. I have enough.
All right, so we have the Game
Yes.
Awards. Of course, last week we were here with Tyler, and they hadn't released the nominees yet. Now they have. So here are the games for Game of the Year:
First one is no surprise.
Breath of the Wild, Zelda; Super Mario Odyssey; PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds;
Which is everybody likes that. So
Persona 5;
huh?
and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Wow.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, they all deserve to be there.
Yes, for all different reasons, sure. Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to vote. We're going to go through these and we're going to vote.
You already know mine.
I elect Breath of the Wild.
I'm Breath of the Wild.
Because I love Persona. I absolutely love Persona.
Your vote. Well, I need to vote then.
It's going to make you log in on Facebook or whatever. Make you connect your account.
I already have.
All right, so I voted for Breath of the Wild.
Where was the search? Where's
No,
the search?
just go to Google. Don't go to IGN. IGN doesn't have the answer for everything. You go to Google and type in the Game Awards, and then when you get there, you're going to go all the way up to the top up here where you have the 3 lines,
Okay.
and you'll be able to select awards.
Awards. Link to Facebook.
And then go to keep scrolling, and then click on Breath and hit vote, and then it'll take you to Facebook, and it'll make you connect it. There it is. Yeah, it auto does it, and then log in. Take a second, continue, and confirm, and then hit continue browsing.
All right.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the next category. That is best game direction. And the games are Wolfenstein 2,
Resident Evil 7, Biohazard,
Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, and
Jesus.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Best. So this category is
Awarded to the game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design.
so with this. I feel that the only two that I would even think about are Odyssey and Zero Dawn, because Zero Dawn is a new IP.
It is, yes.
And it is not really completely different, but it's a new vision on anything.
Now, see, I'm actually going to vote for Resident Evil 7.
See, I think that it doesn't deserve it because they should have done it a long time ago.
It doesn't matter when they did it. It looks amazing. It has great cinematic feel. Breath of the Wild does deserve it. Mario Odyssey, sure, yes, a great design, great level design from what I played of it so far. I have not played Horizon, so I mean, you're the sole person here to say that. I haven't technically even played Resident Evil 7, but I have seen enough of it. I've watched a lot of that gameplay.
I played 7.
And I haven't played any of Wolfenstein 2.
Me neither.
I haven't even watched it yet. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to go ahead and vote for Resident Evil 7 because I feel like, in my mind, that one just... What?
I'm just looking at Zero Dawn is in the next one also.
Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative and development in a game.
So I don't know any of these.
Okay,
other
so
ones.
the first one, What Remains of Edith Finch, is a indie game. Nier Automata, that is Platinum and Square's game that came out in the spring. And then you have Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, Wolfenstein 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. Honestly, I haven't played any of them, so
I have only Zero Dawn, so don't be mad at me. I'm not saying that these other games are not good, but I'm only going to vote for the one that I know. And
I'm not
that's gonna
voting in
be
that one at all. So you go ahead and do that. The next one is Best Art Direction.
Destiny 2 is
Destiny
one.
2, Cuphead, Breath of the Wild, Persona 5, Horizon Zero Dawn.
So far, folks, Horizon Zero Dawn has been up for all of them. So 4. That's quite an achievement.
Now,
even if they don't win any, to be nominated for each one.
Now, this is very difficult for me because I feel like the three here for me, for Best Art Direction, would be Cuphead, Breath of the Wild, and Persona. I'm voting for Persona. I have played enough of the game. I raved about the UI on the last episode, talking about the interface, talking about the graphics, I'm talking about the colors, I'm talking about the overall design. And Cuphead is probably number 2, seeing as how unique it is, but I haven't played it. I've seen it, but I haven't played it. And I love Persona. I'm voting for Persona.
So this is hard for me because I love Breath of the Wild. It's my favorite game of the year. But Zero Dawn is also one of my favorite games of the year. When it comes to art design, or best art direction, it's hard for me to pick because I don't want to keep voting for Horizon, even though I love the game, but it's a unique art style. It's completely new. It's a new IP. Everything's new with it. And it hit a home run in this one. But Breath, I love it. So I'm going to have to vote for Breath.
The next one is Best Score / Music. And we have Destiny 2, Cuphead, Nier Automata, Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, and Persona 5. And I'm actually going to vote for Persona 5 on this one.
I'm voting for Odyssey.
Because I really dig the music in Persona 5. It's really cool. I like it has a chill, laid-back vibe to it. Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design.
Destiny 2,
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice,
Resident Evil 7,
Breath of the Wild,
Mario Odyssey.
I haven't played Destiny 2.
I don't think Destiny deserves any awards this year, but that's just me. I enjoy the game. I enjoy playing it, but it always boils down to I've got about 60 hours in it, and there's no point in me playing anymore.
Is it more of the same?
Yep.
Now, sound design or audio design. I think I'm going to vote for RE7 again. Because I've watched this.
It is creepy.
I've watched it with headset on, and it has a great vibe and
Yes.
sound.
Yes, I agree with that. That is probably the best out of those. The only way I would say that like Mario Odyssey would have it is because, well, it's Mario and it's all really close to the old. But okay, so
Best performance awarded for individual voiceover, acting, motion, and or performance capture. I'm not going to vote in this one. We have Melina Jurgens with Hellblade, and Laura Bailey as Nadine Ross in the Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Claudia Black as Chloe in The Lost Legacy. 2 from the same game. Brian Bloom from Wolfenstein 2. And then Ashley Burch from Horizon Zero Dawn as Aloy. I didn't play any of these. I could easily vote for one of the Uncharted girls. However, it's like
I'm going with Aloy.
I haven't played them. And so it's like I'm not even going to go for it. Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game provides pro-social meaning for a message. These are going to be probably more indie games. Please Knock on My Door.
Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Bury Me, My Love. That What Remains of Edith Finch. Hellblade. Senua's Sacrifice. I can't vote in those. I didn't play any of them.
So I'm really looking at this, and I believe that we need to get Hellblade because it's in the top.
There's a lot of them.
And I don't know which one to pick on that. Like
I never played. If I haven't played them, I'm not
voting.
If best ongoing game, I'm not voting for these either because these are MMOs or like games that multiplayer games.
So I'll go through the Warframe, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, which everybody likes Overwatch, Grand Theft Auto Online. You've played that one.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny 2, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds.
I think that one's gonna win.
I think Unknown is gonna win, but I think that Warframe is the best because Warframe is a free game that you can get now. It's always been free, and they just released a patch that makes it exactly like Destiny. So a lot of people that I play Destiny with are like, fuck this, I'm going there because every single time I don't want to say every single week, every single month because I'm not sure. But all I hear is updates.
They're
They
still updating it.
constantly update a free game.
It was at launch on PS4.
At launch on PS4 is a free game. So instead of you going to a mission and then you playing out that mission and then you go into the next mission playing it out, it's now all open world. You walk into the area, you play it, you go around killing stuff like normal, and then a ding will come up and say, hey guys, there is a mission objective at so-and-so. Go. If you'd like to complete it. And you complete it, and you get a piece of Warframe or whatever. I think that one, for being free and still updating and still giving their people what they want, I vote for that one.
That's cool. I'm down. I'm not gonna vote, but
Right.
I did play Warframe way back when.
Best mobile game.
Fire Emblem Heroes, Super Mario Run, Old Man's Journey, Monument Valley 2, and Hidden Folks.
So I haven't played any of these.
I played Super Mario Run.
I'm not going to vote for them.
I'm not either. Best handheld game.
Ooh.
Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. Monster Hunter Stories. Metroid Samus Returns.
You know my vote.
Ever Oasis. Fire Emblem Echoes. Shadow of Valentia.
Yep.
So,
Samus.
yeah, I'm going to vote for that too. Even though I want to play those newer Fire Emblem games. I just can't get into buying them yet.
So the next one is best VR AR
/
game.
AR game. And I haven't played any of these. I'm just going to...
Nope.
If you guys want to know them, I'll rate them real fast. Super Hot VR, Star Trek Crew Bridge, Lone Echo / Echo Arena, Farpoint, Resident Evil 7, There you go.
So next one is best action game. Now,
Uh,
Prey is on here, and I haven't heard anything good. I've heard meh,
Neo,
Destiny 2,
Cuphead.
Wolfenstein 2. So I'm not going to vote for this.
I can't either, man.
I will say this. I could probably vote for Destiny because one of the things that I like about it is that from changing from the original to the second one,
Yeah.
you're in war 99.9% of the time. So when you log in, you're popping. It's not run, 7,000 feet to the next enemy. It's you spawn in, and you're probably getting shot at. So I will vote for that. Destiny, that's the only one you're getting from me.
Best action/adventure game for Uncharted Lost Legacy and Assassin's Creed Origins.
Ooh.
Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn. I am going for what I've played so far, I'm going for Breath of the Wild on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best role-playing game.
Ooh. Ooh, Fractured But Whole.
South Park, Fractured But Whole, FF15.
Ugh.
Divinity Original Sin 2, Nier Automata, Persona 5. I'm going Persona 5.
Really?
All the way. Absolutely.
I'm not voting because the one that I have played.
I have 35 hours in Persona 5. I think I can honestly say it's probably the best on this list, in my opinion.
So,
I loved Fractured But Whole. I really did. I thought it was great. And I can't wait to replay it because I had a lot of fun replaying Stick of Truth last October when I was like, I'm going to play this now because this game is... The next one's supposed to come out like in early next year, and I got delayed for almost another full year. But I had a lot of fun replaying it. So I'm going to have a lot of fun replaying Fractured But Whole in like a year or two when I've kind of forgotten some of the jokes.
right.
Yeah,
So the next one is Best Fighting Game. Tekken 7.
Mm-hmm.
Nidhogg
Nidhogg 2.
2, yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity.
Infinite.
I'm sorry.
Injustice 2. And
Arms. So I don't like fighters, so skip.
Yeah, I haven't played any of those.
Best Family Game. We are skipping, right?
We have no,
Okay.
Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario Kart Odyssey or Super Mario Odyssey.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
You think that one?
For Best Family Game, yes.
Yeah. I was thinking that or Splatoon.
I haven't played Splatoon, so I don't want to.
Best strategy game: XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, Tooth and Tail, Total War, Warhammer 2,
Halo 2.
Halo
Wars
Wars
2.
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I haven't
I
played
don't know
any
any
of
of
them.
those.
I've heard great things about Mario plus Rabbids though.
Best sports/racing game, so something that we don't really care too much for.
Project Cars 2, Pro Evolution Soccer 2018, NBA 2K18, GT Sport, and Forza Motorsport 7. And FIFA 18 is the last one.
So from what I've seen with all these, I've seen Project Cars. For me, basketball games, I'm never like any sports games. I'm probably just gonna skip over. I know that nobody is satisfied with GT Sport right now.
That's what you get when you don't have a single player.
I think Forza Motorsports. I've watched a lot of Forza actually, and it really irks me that I can't play it. But that's a whole new system.
You want to play that on 4K on your TV, don't you?
Yes, I want to play it in 4K. I want to be set up, and I don't want to buy a 4K system. I want to put it on a PC and get a wheel and stick, and really do it. But I'm still gonna vote for that one.
Best multiplayer:
Ooh.
Fortnite, Call of Duty World War II,
Yeah.
Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Destiny 2, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
I'm gonna say PlayerUnknown is gonna win this.
Probably, but you know what?
I watched a lot of it too.
I'm gonna vote for. I'm gonna vote for this one because I don't want Call of Duty to win. I'm gonna vote for Splatoon 2, even though I haven't played the second one. I played the like the first one.
Most one.
anticipated game.
So, like, The Last of Us Part 2, like, I just want to go ahead and vote now before I watch the rest.
Okay,
Red
Red Dead
Dead
Redemption 2,
Monster
Hunter World, Marvel Spider-Man, God of War.
Yeah, it's definitely Last of Us.
Yes, even though I'm excited for all of those.
I'm excited for all of them other than Red Dead because I'm not I will play it, but I haven't played the first one other than just horsing around. Next
Best
in is
indie game.
best indie game.
Pyre, Night in the Woods, Cuphead, What Remains of Edith Filch, and Hellblade. Cuphead's probably going to win that.
I don't know any of those.
Cuphead is... we saw that at E3 a while ago. And it's
Right,
on
but I
Xbox.
never played them, so I'm not.
Best student game. Awarded to the best student project created at the high school or college level.
Wow.
And I don't know any of these. Meaning, Level Squared, Impulsion, Falling Sky, Hollowed, From Light. Trending gamer. For a streamer, influencer, or a media member who has made an important impact on the industry this calendar year. Steven Spawn. Mike, can't say your last name, Grazik.
Close enough.
He looks like an esports
Guy.
guy. Beam.
Beam.
I don't know him. He looks like a streamer. Clint Lexa or Andrea Renee. And I do know her. I don't know her personally. But I have followed her for quite some time. And, of course, her and 3 other gals just launched What's Good Games, a podcast.
Yep,
and,
that's actually what it's for.
Well, yeah, and it was her, Brittany Brombacher, and 2 other gals. I'm sorry, I can't remember your names. But
We apologize.
I've been following Brittany for a long time, way before that. Just on YouTube, she posted. She was a collector, and she talked pickups and like video games.
Yep.
So I'm gonna vote for her because she's the only one that I really know, and she's been with Kind of Funny for a while. She's helped them out and done stuff with them. She's a really cool gamer chick, and not just one of those like she's like into it. She has worked in the what's the journal, video game journalism and all that.
Right,
kind of
not GameStop.
stuff. No, not GameStop, but no, but she's like, dude, man, she knows her shit. Best esports game.
So this next one, I like the Rocket League.
Rocket League, League of Legends, Dota 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive,
And
Overwatch.
That's going to be a hard one because Overwatch has done very well.
It has.
And Rocket League has done very well. And League of Legends, I mean, they used to sell out Marcus Square for people to watch people play League of Legends. So, personally, I'm going to vote for Rocket League because I love that game.
I love Rocket League, yes. I'm with you right there.
For the rest of them, I've never played Overwatch. Never played League. I played League of Legends. I personally didn't like it, but Counter-Strike is the same. Whatever.
Best esports player, don't know.
I don't know any of you
I don't
guys.
follow you guys. I'm sorry.
Pass.
Best esports team, again, don't follow esports. Best debut indie game presented by
I'm going
Shikydro.
Cloud9.
Slime Rancher, Mr. Shifty, Hollow Knight, Golf Story, Cuphead. I've heard good things about Golf Story.
I've heard a lot of good things about golf. It's an RPG golf game.
Right.
Like, okay.
I can definitely see Cuphead taking that because Cuphead is doing crazy. Best Chinese game.
Best Chinese game.
The
Come on,
fan voted
guys.
award to recognize the most popular game in China, as judged by the Game Awards viewers in China. Monument Valley 2, JX3, if that's how you say that. Gumballs, Icy.
That would be it.
Glory. That is it. So, who do you think is going to win Game of the Year?
I think Breath.
I think it's down, honestly. I think it's going to be down to the 3. I think it's going to be Breath, Horizon, and I think Mario Odyssey is going to throw a wrench into that somewhere.
Yeah.
Where they're looking at like it was released so soon, but it's really popular. It's
Hey, buddy.
It's got such good stuff for it. But I honestly think that for the magnitude of the year, the system seller that Breath of the Wild was,
I think Breath's going to take it.
I think it will. I think Breath of the Wild is going to take a lot of categories.
I think it will, too. I think Horizon's going to be picking up some of the ones.
I think it will, too. I think Horizon is going to do well. But if I were the one in charge, I think Breath of the Wild gets it. As much as Horizon did what it did, and this is for me saying, because I didn't actually play it. I watched gameplay. I watched people play it. I watched you play it.
There it is. Borrow it. Oh, yeah, wait. You don't have time to play it.
I don't have time, man.
Play it over shutdown. Oh wait, you
I don't
already
have
got
to-
a list of games to play.
Dude, I've got a whole backlog. You can't be adding to my backlog.
I'm adding to the backlog.
Can't do that, man.
I'm adding to it.
We got to do an updated backlog episode then. But I think it's going to do it for us here today on this day of days, on this day of thanks, on Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for checking us out no matter how you did. If we're in your car, if we're on your favorite podcast service like iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music, or one of the other various apps, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys for downloading and checking out this episode. If you could, give us a rating on iTunes. It'll help us out, bump us up, and get some more people listening. Of course, you can always check out the website at GameAddictsPodcast.com. All the episodes are there. We even have some links, maybe. I don't know if I have those links up. I'm like backpedal. I don't know if I've done that. The website's it's there. Pretty easy for people to find us if you just want to get us up on a computer or on a server. But the best thing is we also do video. We set up a video camera where you can see these games and books and amiibos and watch me sit here, crack my neck, and drink some Canada Dry.
And me play with Patty.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, you got to stick around for Patty. Because that's all I was doing on the last episode was petting the dog.
Because he was wanting your attention so bad.
Oh man, but yeah, we're on YouTube. Just search Game Addicts Podcast. We pop right up. New episodes every single Thursday, going up there, and of course across all the podcast services. If you really want to get us up to a week early, when the audio version gets edited, it goes on the Patreon for the Journey to Comics Network, for which we're affiliated.
Yes.
And so if you go over to patreon.com/journeytocomics, you spend $1. You get all the shows up to a week early.
Right.
All on the special RSS feed there. And then for $3, you get special content, exclusive content, just to Patreon, which we are going to do at some point. The Game Addicts is going to contribute to that at some point, but I don't know. Probably going to be after the holidays when we have a little bit extra time.
It really boils down for us is time and getting all of our equipment up to snuff.
Well, there's that, yes. But for us to do an extra special episode, or a retrospective or something, just to put it over there, it wouldn't be difficult for us to do. We would just have to plan it out.
See, if you would take all the stuff that we buy that we don't need to buy, we could probably be up to, I know I could. We could probably be up to snuff on our technological, and we'd be streaming now, but I can't stop buying.
I cannot either.
Nintendo, stop putting out amiibos.
That is why this is the Game Addicts Podcast.
Stop putting out amiibos.
They're not
don't
gonna
do that.
put out amiibos.
Don't stop.
They're never going to stop.
Don't stop that.
Never going to stop.
If you want my business, never stop. Continue to make every single character.
What if they make Skyrim amiibos?
In the background, you hear trying. What?
What if they make a Dragonborn amiibo?
Don't say those things.
What if they make the dragons? Like you know how
Halloween?
Huh?
Halloween?
I'm just saying how you have your guardian over there, where they have the extra big dragon for
We have the pops. I bet they do. I bet they'll at least come up with one.
Oh, dude, yeah, that is a moneymaker.
Well, okay. So what my wife just said is, if there is a Skyrim amiibo, she has to have it. Which, as she knows, I'm an amiibo addict, so she knows that I will buy it before she even sees it.
Actually, when you buy when you play Skyrim and you use the Zelda amiibos, you get Zelda equipment.
Yes.
You can have all the Zelda garb and the sword and the shield. Ah, dude, I don't have any of the Zelda amiibos, but that would make me want to open up my amiibo just to use that.
No.
Oh, dude.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. I'll buy the cards before I open them. I'll never open them.
All right, dude. Well, thank you guys for checking out this week on the episode. What did I say? 56?
56.
Episode 56. Thank you for checking us out this week. We will see you next week with that Super Mario retrospective. Until then, I'm Brando.
And I am Mike.
And we'll see you next week. Take care.
Drive safe.